So it is Wednesday, and that means we have another top 5 list for you! Yay! And basically we've decided that our top 5 list this week is going to be top 5 comics you should read, because reading doesn't just come in books, it comes in comics too, and those are awesome. First off, in no particular order, we have Sandman.
Sandman by Neil Gaiman pretty much reintroduced me to comics, because when I was a kid I read a lot of like Batman and Superman. I never read Spider-Man, I hated Spider-Man. But Sandman is kind of considered the comic book for like literary fans, because you have like Shakespeare running around, you have all of these mythological creatures and people and historical figures, and it just centers around this character Dream, who is the entity of all dreams and his dreamland, and it's just so good, and I can't really put it into words because there is so much going on. And Neil Gaiman has recently released a new story, which he is currently writing now, which is awesome. So yeah, go check out Sandman. You will not be let down.
Next off, we have one of my personal favorites, Angel Sanctuary. Now, Angel Sanctuary is a manga, and it's got a few more mature themes, but it's so good. Basically what happens is you have the angel Alexiel, and she was punished for rebelling against God. So she has her soul ripped from her body, and she's supposed to be reincarnated on Earth as a human, and being like mentally tortured as this human in each reincarnation. This current reincarnation is in love with the sister. But anyways, so you have all the angels in heaven, like just running around, doing shit, trying to find God. Things are just going down, and it is one of the most smartest, funniest, best anime manga things I have ever found, and it is one of my personal favorites. So I recommend, if you guys are into angels and God and that whole mythology thing, go check that one out, because it is just so smart.
Next on the list is Lock and Key by Joe Hill, and if you didn't know, Joe Hill is the son of Stephen King, so as you can guess, Joe Hill's stuff is a little bit different and a little bit creepy, but it's absolutely wonderful. And in Lock and Key, children have returned to their father's childhood home, where they find all these magic keys which do different things. Like, one can make you stronger, one can take your memories away, one can like make you fly, and so they're playing around with all these keys, and it's like childhood whimsy, until they realize that something really, really horrible had happened at this house before, and the past comes to haunt them, and it's just so well done. And he just recently finished it, and they just released the trades. So if you haven't read it and you like magic and you like darker fairy tale kind of things, this is definitely something you should check out.
So next we have Full Metal Alchemist, and this is one of my favorite series of all time. It is about two brothers who were trying to bring their mother back with alchemy, only it fails because you can't transmute human life, that kind of thing. And one of them loses his whole body, one of them loses his arm and a leg. Basically, they're going around in this world where there's a whole lot of politics going on. They get involved with the government, and they're trying to find and create a Philosopher's Stone. So if you really like magic, if you really like kind of alternate universes and that political element, it is great fun. There's so much humor. It's also an anime, so you can check that out as well if you don't feel like reading the manga. But I recommend it because it is just one of the most clever and well thought out series I have encountered in a very, very long time.
So last we have one of our personal favorite webcomics, which always kind of makes us smile, is Happlety. And I think they update bi-weekly, but it's basically about this little kid and his cat is actually God, and the Sasquatch that takes care of them, and the hijinks. It's just all mythology, all religion, all just really, really funny jokes.
So if you're like, I don't know, like Odin will show up, or just like Tengu from Japanese culture, like just stuff just happens, and it's very smart. He writes a whole blog underneath about what he was thinking when he was writing this comment, and just little thoughts to make you think, and it's just so funny and clever and smart that it's one of our favorite webcomics. So that was our top 5 Wednesday list for this week of comics that you guys should definitely check out. And we'll see you next week with our next list. Bye guys!